Well, welcome back, everyone, to MetLife Stadium here in New Jersey. The Cowboys possessing the football as we rejoin the action in the first. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And some room to roam now. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Timeout so quick.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Well, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first and goal at the 9.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
His kick is good.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And New York set to take the field. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll start with the option. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Oh.
Now Allen. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready?
At the 41-yard line.
331. 330. Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
17 yards. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's thrown quickly. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
15 more yards. A fumble on the play.
Here we go.
Out of bounds.
On play action, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. They're taking it right down Broadway. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit.
Jets, nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they can't bring him down. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New York set to take the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now we've got a stoppage for an injured player, and that appears to be Garrett Wilson, who is shaken up on the play.
Here we go. We're good.
From the gun, here's Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And New York set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 40-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6. Here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the plays seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And he continues to add on to his amazing touchdown total on the ground. That is number 25 for him on the year, as he moves ever closer to the all-time record. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
I don't care if he returns it.
Here we go.
Now Fields. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Osa Odighizuwa in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
At the 28-yard line.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw is Fields. Caught. It's Wilson. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Connection made to Ruckert. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
They have a streaming setup on there.
Back to throw, Fields. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side.
That way it turns off all the music.
Bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets. 1st
down. They'll run with Allen. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
I can do something about that. Try 80.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st.
That better?
Make it 2nd down.
Also wasn't talking too loud either.
Quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Fields now to throw. And it's caught.
No, someone plays for Dallas. Someone plays for Dallas that went to Steel High School just on the street.
And the Jets get a bit closer. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Jets 7.
That's fine. They can have it. They can see these.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this 1st quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the 1st.
Why do you lob it like that?
Score again here. Look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games,
oh, good.
we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowing. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the 1st quarter.
I didn't grow up with him, but he went to high school down the street.
Another touchdown here.
He went to Steel High.
Any hopes for any type of a comeback?
Stays on his feet. They get him down, but not before takes it across the 40-yard line.
You say,
170 yards rushing now for
think he's an offensive lineman?
into this ball game.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Up the middle is Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Play action now. Prescott. That is called a schoolmaker. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and goal, Dallas.
Williams will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark day running the football. He scored 3 times now. We haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back to Alvin Kamara, Christmas Day 2020, 6 touchdowns. Which Tyler Neville's the Hall of Famer. He's halfway there already. Some fancy footwork in the early going.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
I fucked that one up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
And the Jets.
Here we go.
First down.
Fields. Caught by Allen. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go. All right.
Back to throw. Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets them this time for the sack. Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack.
It's now third down.
Here we go, son. 19 windy.
From the gun on third down. Fields. Under pressure. They got it again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That really continues to grow.
Flag on New York.
Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Javonte Williams. And his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first-half lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a round is on here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And New York set to take the field. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position. Right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want Spindler did a nice job. They helped themselves out.
Go, John. Ready?
And 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. DeMarvion Overshown. Able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Out of the gun, Fields. And he's going to go down again. Michael Parsons. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken at the 46. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Will McDonald.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jets 20.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Can't stop this dude.
Williams.
Oh shit. Knocked over my shoulder.
And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the round is on here in this first half.
It was close. It's a model.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And running with power here. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Complete to Mason Taylor. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Now a toss play. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to start
Hardly got. It's a shame.
Tackle made back at
Taylor. That's complete to Lazard. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
a gain of 10
And they get
yards.
10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
First down.
Taylor. And he will go down. Cowboys sack. Peyton Turner. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
24-yard line.
sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Ready? Ready?
Now Taylor. Under pressure, and they go to it again. Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Ready, ready.
It's embarrassing as they're losing this bad so far at home.
Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it out.
Take it in for the Cowboys. Javonte Williams, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over first.
The New York set to take the field.
24-yard line.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there and now get some points on this drive.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Play action. Now Taylor. His pass complete to Rucker.
Oh, I missed the pass. How did I miss that?
They've got another first. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That stop for a loss made by Clark from his linebacker spot.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Looking inside and he's got him in.
Maybe some
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Taylor to throw. He's taking down for a sack at the 47-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Probably gonna play this till halftime. It's already midnight.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sideline.
Or I might finish it out. I don't know.
No return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big because they're
focusing on the 4th quarter.
Listen,
that was a mistake.
We could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him. And, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. He's got it in, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jets 7. Brandon Aubrey Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So
I'm
after
surprised
the
you're still
touchdown,
up.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn
need to do
good number
that.
there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one.
Well, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Taylor. He'll get this to Lazard.
Missed the tackle again.
Across the 35. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. And Lazard's got it again. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
It's a gain of 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away.
Of course, someone else watches it, and I can't get none of these returns back for a touchdown.
Fielded at the 33. A good kick that time, also a pretty good 15-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and C.D. Lamb ready to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. They begin the drive with Williams.
Later.
Goes right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 51 yards.
Williams could run,
And the
man.
Cowboys have got it on cruise control.
That man got legs.
Aubrey now for the point after. And the route is long here in this first half. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Legs by
And New York
day.
set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles.
Oh,
because
play.
it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're seeing the
Yeah, what's up?
I mean, I'm
Who
okay
knew?
with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Nowhere to go, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Let's go now.
And we've hit the
2-minute
2-minute mark in
warning.
this first half of action.
No.
These guys have
no.
punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Taylor. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he's able to get it out of there. Taking on the midfield logo. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7 though on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
See if he can bust out again.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams.
Nope.
Down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
Here's Prescott.
2nd and 6.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the round is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing a big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
Now Taylor. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Oh, yeah. I just saw your text message.
Ready.
3rd and long.
You
Taylor
told me
and
6
company
months.
open to regroup after the sack.
At least.
They'll throw now on the final play. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right. Skip halftime.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss. But no game, these guys will take that.
Speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch, too, huh?
18 card.
Throwing, Cook. Under pressure, and down he goes. Odighizuwa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I like the detail that they put in the Dallas Star. It looks really good.
He's on to punt for New York.
And they got Jerry World,
Where are they going to spot
the
it now?
Cowboy Stadium, looking real good on those 2.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession.
They give me my play.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard.
Ain't gonna work out this time, though.
Right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
This one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Yep.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
3 and out. 4th down.
4th down, Prescott. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down, getting this one out to about the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 35.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue.
Boy, don't.
Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown.
That's my boy, Blue.
Jaden Blue.
I love that movie. Old school. Such a great movie.
And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football.
Boom, bro.
I mean, this one, after we saw that first turnover,
okay.
things would snowball.
And it got weird.
Especially on the scoreboard.
I was saying they're using their second string quarterback. I see why. Man can run.
On first down, it's Allen. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
The Jets, 1st down.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at
Like a part.
no big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
Ready.
Now Cook. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Damone Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Had to give him a little hope.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Looking to throw. Cook setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. They'll get off a fairly
They always
short
be
kick
kicking
here
it out
as this is
down,
toward the
man.
sideline.
They don't let me return it.
Possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams.
Oh, he gone. Oh, man, I got too close to the sideline.
He takes it inside the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
38 yards on the play. And the Cowboys
on play action. Prescott. And this is caught. And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead grows even larger.
Oh, someone else jumped in. Whoever else is watching, say what's up, man. I'm chatting with my villas.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
There we go. Get him back there. Oh, missed the tackle.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Jets set to take the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Cook. He's got the hook up to the zone.
I don't know why that ball coming across the middle field. I thought it was one of mine. I was like, wasn't it switching?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Cook. Out to the
I had that set. I fucked up.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I had it.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
They'll look to throw again. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he's brought down the ball before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And the Jets. Here we go. 1st down.
Okay.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll try to run with this.
Wow, dude. Okay.
Brady Cook with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
That's all right.
So they do get one score
That's
back.
all right.
It's still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. The visitors' offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
He was tackled.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Play
and
fake.
4.
Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
That's 3rd and 1.
Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Oh, no.
And it's incomplete. They
He blocked.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Looking to put a drive together. They begin the drive.
As I know, Cook can cook. Can't see my eye.
Afternoon continues. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Cook. That's into the hands of Reynolds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Cook. Hit as he throws there.
You see him for it. First time I've seen a computer go for a deflected ball.
Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there. Boy, he looks happy when he is.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running to the right. This is Vaughn.
Now he's gone. Got lead blocker.
That's right. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is
Vaughn is over halfway of his goal.
Really stepped up to the challenge here, because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to get him back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pushing his way through. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And then got hurt. That's what you get.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Yeah, got Michael Parsons set up for that sack.
In there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side.
Got him right up the end, bro. Oh, close.
So short. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for New York. This is brought in at the 21. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time. And this is caught inside. They just fell short down at the 1-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. And even 60 yards.
1st and goal, Dallas.
And they'll turn the power game to try to get in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Cook. And he can't escape. Diggy's out. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Cook. That's taken in. Complete to Reynolds. 3rd down and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Cook. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jets' 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 24. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Crap, some of y'all.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Blue trying the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Cowboys are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just...
Drink break.
Add on to that big lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
You don't even really have to tackle him on the return. Hit him hard enough to get back up over
Well,
there.
I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
I knew they were going to do that, dude. Every single team has done that.
At least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is Lazard with a catch out left.
Missed the tackle.
Out of bounds up near the 45
Don't
at
even
the
want they
44.
forward. He missed
It'll
the
go as a
tackle.
gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me, it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Edwards now on first and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
There's been an interception.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Cook. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Out of my way, ref.
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The extra point and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And New York set to take the field. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. Drop for a loss here on a nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa. Looking to throw on second down. Cook. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Osa Odighizuwa. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
412 just the rushing yards.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Again to Williams, running right. He can't get him down. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. Here's second and 4 from the 24.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll get it down this time to 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Vaughn is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Auburn now for the play after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
It would have been a good completion if I didn't hit him.
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw again on second down. Cook. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Williams going to get it again on second down. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 are fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
So after the touchdown,
On the
Aubrey
back.
now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
I hate
Looking
this
to put a
sneak
drive
picking rule,
together.
man.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're going for Lazard, but this is
Speaking of interceptions,
down the left sideline. Yet another mistake after the interception. Everybody should look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking.
speaking of interceptions,
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and listen to the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And quickly, they get to the line. They run it again with Williams. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football. Oh, this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
On the ground we go. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Deuce Vaughn, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
we're like third
And
on
the
the game.
Cowboys continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Aubrey good with the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jets take over.
So out now come the Jets.
At their own 22-yard
And
line.
they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes
On
into
third
play.
string quarterback.
The head coach, the offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun. All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he He's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. They need two. Here's third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on third and 2. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. And this is going to be brought back for a foul return touchdown by the Cowboys. Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Diggy Sauer in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here we go. They're going to look to throw. They'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man. And caught down. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Prescott here to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it.
36-yard line. An 8-yard pickup.
Here we go with Williams.
Oh, shit.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Look at the score.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah.
147 to 14.
Like that, you say,
Can you imagine if that was a real NFL score? The Patriots scored 77 one year. Back when I was in like Back when I was in like middle school or something like that. I'm absolutely getting whoop these fools, man. Press conference.
One play.
Yeah, he is. Derek Brown, double them as much as we can afford. Okay. Oh, we're playing at Carolina. All right, I'm jumping off. You can text me, babe. Oh, text me.